I had no trades today. There were opportunities, but nothing that I had been looking for. So coming into the day, we had this 4 hour fair value gap here that was so far being respected, and I wanted to see continually be respected. So this is where we were at in the morning. And I wanted to see price possibly come down and take out this sell side that is resting in this 4 hour fair value gap, and then get a movement, or not get a movement, but get some movement out to potentially go higher and seek our external high. So looking at the morning, oh, we're not in replay anymore, but looking at the morning, price had a lot of sell side objectives, and we had also swept our buy side around 8 o'clock in the morning. And we have a 15-minute for value gap here playing out for shorts. And I I wasn't interested in taking a short, but I wanted shorts to work in order to sweep this internal sell side and tap into this 4 hour for value gap. But my long bias got me really focused in on waiting for longs, and I ended up missing some good shorting opportunities. So for those shorting opportunities, that's pretty messy. But for those shorting opportunities, there were plenty of them. So price market opened up, and I was thinking this was looking like a buy model, and we ended up not sweeping any of the terminus highs, but we did sweep some buy side. And then price got a very big impulsive move down. And this is where the first short was completely valid, as we had swept some buy side. We have a market structure shift, and we have displacement through an old low, and we also create a 1 minute for value gap. So this would have been a wonderful short down to this sell side. And your next short would have been this 1 minute for value gap, but this would have been your really valid short. But this one also would have been a great short, but we had just tapped into that 4 hour for value gap, and we could have gotten displacement through here, but that ended up holding. Um, This next one was actually one that I had looked at taking a short off of, but didn't, and it got tapped. We moved down, we hit equilibrium of our dealing range, and then we come back up, and then we come back down, and then we come over here, and we mess around, and the price continues to drop lower. So I do want to highlight that price did bounce into well, this is a 30-minute, a 15-minute, but this is a 30-minute for value gap that is in discount, and then continued to move up, well respecting the 4 hour. And I did take a small, just on micros, a small trade right here, seeking these highs. Wasn't messing around, just put my stop at break even and ended up getting stopped out. But right now it looks like this wants to be our market maker buy model, and we are going to seek our highs. We do have some nice low resistance liquidity to our left for price to use to fuel its move to the top. But yes, plenty of moves for shorts. Very valid move after we took a buy side. I was just not looking for that. Price came down, continually swept sell side, tapped into our discount array, and we did not get a super valid entry. I guess a valid entry would have been this little 1 minute for value gap here would have been a valid entry, but that's just not something I was comfortable with because I wasn't positive if this was a retracement or not. But that continually held, and we move up higher, and this is where I was thinking price is most likely going to go higher because we inversed this 1 minute SIBI here. And the importance of that 1 minute SIBI is that it is in a premium. So if price wanted to reject, this would be a very good place because it's in premium and can seek lower. We actually have some sell side right here. So once price inverse that, I was thinking long, and I just ended up getting stopped at break even, but not super. After we get our displacement here, we do open up one more 1 minute fair value gap, one more 1 minute busy, and price does respect it and continues to move up. But otherwise, besides that, there were not a ton of entries for my model here. But overall, a good tape reading day, not pressing any buttons or getting any FOMO. Um, yeah, very, very good tape reading day and just a day to sit and watch and observe.